Hello and welcome back. Welcome back. Right. Sorry everyone. I had to stop the stream and double check that the phone call between me and my internet provider wasn't recorded onto the stream. And having looked at it and watched it back, I watched it like 3 or 4 times just in case for some reason I missed something. But it actually did turn my mic off when I thought I had supposed to have turned my mic off. So the fact that I had to end the stream so I could check that out, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can wait for a good, we'll give it 10 minutes or so if some people come back. There you go. And we'll wait 10 minutes for people to roll back in. But for the time being, we're just going to chill and just talk. I saw something. And somebody told me previously that which characters we can get into our party. And I've been seeing footage, which I thought was from the HD remake of Baldur's Gate 2, of the guy that carries the hamster from the second game, right? From Baldur's Gate 2. But I just saw a thing then that shows that it's actually... I didn't know his name. I just knew Boo, the hamster. But the character that they said we can play with is Minsk, which is the guy. He's got to be the most popular character from Baldur's Gate 2. Also, now that we're interacting with this guy, are we stuck here? Are we going to have to fight this guy right now? So yeah, we're going to just chill and chat for a little bit. We're going to wait for some people. Just give it 10 minutes, guys, sorry. Because we, had to cut the stream short. Is when I turn the volume up on my chat window, which has got the stream running, so I can see the chat, the live chat. That reminds me I need to change the live chat back on to live chat. I don't know why it starts with top chat and doesn't have live chat as default, to be honest with you. So, who wants to stream and not see what people are actually writing in the chat window? It doesn't make any sense, YouTube. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, only show me half of the messages, YouTube. Thanks for that. Helpful. Not really. But yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind waiting for 10 minutes just to see if some of the other people jump back in so they don't miss anything. And then we'll get rolling on again. So yeah, that character, we didn't get Jaheira, she died, right? So we don't have Jaheira. Does that mean we're not going to get the other character either? There's I try to avoid watching anything on YouTube that's going to spoil anything in this game whatsoever. And I'll be honest with you, the clip looked like it was made up. When I was watching it, I was like, people must have made this up, fans of the game. But then she said Minsk. And I was like, oh, someone said you can play as Minsk. Right. That's crazy. Okay. Then, yeah, must be actual official footage from the game. So, yeah, maybe spoiled that interaction, but I don't have Jaheira. She's dead. And it wouldn't let me revive her. So she's just, ended up perma-dead. Because I guess the right answer is to invite her into your party. The one opportunity that it asks you if you want to invite her into your party. Because I was thinking if I don't invite her into my party, one, she'll either refuse to join our party, like other people have done along the way, or, I would then have her instead of one of my people. And the truth of the matter is I wanted my whole team plus her. You know what I mean? I was like, well, she'll be extra. an extra person on top. And then she went and got herself deleted in like a turn. And then the game's like, you can revive her, but you're not allowed to. It's like, she is a playable character, so you should be able to revive her, but you're not allowed to. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying because she never joined our team previously. We're not allowed to actually just add her in, you know. So, all right, guys, we'll give it like another 2 minutes. It's not going to be too long. So, at the moment, what should I have done? People keep saying that I should have like changed my builds. I should respec some of the characters and build them better. But the truth of the matter is, I could just rebuild them once they hit max level, right? Is max level really 12, or is it just like really hard to get enough XP in this game to go higher than 12? If they make any DLC, it'd be nice that they make it large enough that you would maybe go up to like double the level you are at the moment. Or maybe some people, maybe if you could like, it depends. If your XP keeps increasing once you hit level 12 and it says this much XP to the next level, then obviously you can still keep going. But in real D&D, you're not restricted to level 12, are you? So I think like if they add any DLC, it'd be nice that you can like double whatever the maximum amount of XP is here. Which means the game would probably be pretty big, or at least get to level 20 or something. That'd be pretty nice, right? So imagine how strong you would be. Ugh, crazy. I feel I don't know, the dice system for damage is kind of frustrating at times. It really generally never really rolls very highly. But say we took a special skill on Lae'zel, which is like one of the fighter skills, right? What it does is when you roll for attack damage, it will roll like 2 die and take the highest die for your damage, right? So if your attack power is based on like 4d8 die, right? Your minimum damage is 4 because it's 4 ones, but your maximum damage is pretty big. Like, so the range of damage that you can do is huge, right? But this type of layout for your actual damage benefits more from this roll 2 die and take the highest one, because you're rolling 4 die. So technically you're rolling 8 die and taking the 4 highest numbers. So it's kind of crazy, right? So it should really give you so the more die that your base damage is actually going to be rolling, the more likely you are to hit really, really high numbers. You know what I mean? Pretty sure I explained that right. Pretty sure I explained that right. Right, anyway, let's get started. Let's get back into it. Will I have to reload? Because if I'm stuck here now, I'm not that far ahead of where I was. But if I'm stuck having to go into a fight with this guy now, I'd assume we don't get into a fight with this guy as the avatar of Bal, whichever one he is. Like right in the middle of this hall where everyone can see, right?
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Bal's chosen wants the Neverstones for herself.
Yeah, you wanted them for yourself. I've read the correspondence. And Ketheric wanted them for himself.
Particular interest to her.
She'll have to find me. She's found me multiple times. Perhaps she and I can be allies.
You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters. But she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood.
Then why did you include her in the first place?
I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
You want me to believe you when no harm? You mean no harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands.
While it
Thorn's
stands.
stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
Right.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
That's true.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Karlach won't like it if we say... Sam Kortash's body language and expression. Can you trust him? Well, he's really into, like, getting his way. And he'll play one group of people off against another, right? So...
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, or Ketheric. Realistically, like, we know that Ketheric planned to betray them so he could own all 3 of the stones himself, right? And Orin has the same machinations. He isn't showing any deceit, but, like, he is the mastermind of the whole plan, right? So... it's got to be a reason why he wanted the other people involved.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot.
Yeah.
I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
I'll think about it, no promises.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
How do we know that this is... Surely Steelwatch can handle Orin. Why do you need me? You're a dead man. No. How am I supposed to find Orin if she can change to any form so easily? What was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name.
Right.
Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders.
Right,
Leaders that
continuing my thought, right?
protection.
So, Orin's assassins are the ones that can change shape and so on and so forth.
Author of
But,
justice.
like, how am
You're
I
soon to witness
going
the
to know
people
that
of
it's not one of
Baldur's Gate
his
come to the
people,
complete power of
right?
all out of fear.
He knows about it. He could be the person planted to
Next,
manipulate me
I-
again
We
into trusting him
will
more,
declare
but
curfew and begin
he said
infiltrating
I.
the masses.
And then he said we,
Our
see,
subjects
so...
will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
So begins your tyranny. Where in the Nine Hells did you find a powerful artifact like the Crane?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
He's signed a pact with Mephisto. Clearly, right?
Our tyranny. And our saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
Very clever.
More importantly, just. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
This stops. I'm taking you out. We can fight him right now. It's crazy though, right? I'm assuming that he won't fight us right now. See, no matter how hard you would try to get into a fight with him, it just wouldn't happen. I wouldn't dream of missing it.
The patriarchs await.
She disapproves.
Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Right. Talk to Karlach.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
I'm impressed. He wormed his way into the most powerful position in Baldur's Gate. See, like an absolute fraud in a very nice coat.
Yeah. I've always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
Evidently not. When people are scared, they'll do whatever it takes to feel safe.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
A lot of people to talk to here.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast's crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
That's a fair point.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
Okay.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people. The right people.
Okay.
An Archduke! Finally someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
What glory our city, and what glory its future.
Right. Gortash is right there. Talk to you. Duke Older Ravengard. Do we take his son to go see him?
In her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn?
Yeah, the Absolute will bring glory upon the fair city. Is that what you call the tyranny of Absolute brings to Baldur's Gate?
Why do you say this? Only the shadows would name the sun a tyrant. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tears abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
It sounds like the city's going to burst into flames, doesn't it? The city's going to be on fire, yes. It's going to alight everything. It is this child.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm going to make something really good, I promise.
Or the cat.
I brought my own paring.
Right.
Parasite binds your mind to Will's. Your memories of talking with Ravengard become his.
You spoke with my father. Incredible.
Yeah, I'm going to take you to go see him now.
His voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
Could it be true? Allied with the Emperor?
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Back in the day?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time...
Oh god, simp.
Stelmane
He's simping hard.
Even with the end of the cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice.
He doesn't believe it. Doesn't believe it. She was partners with the Mind Flayer, the Emperor, no less. I sense there's something more to this story. We're friends. He won't get angry if I do an advantage on him. Which is good, because +8 wouldn't have got me to 15 on the other roll, so...
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
Okay. Gone for third time. Sounds like what a tragedy.
Not a tragedy, a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was Tadpole. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, we must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
Oh. Will's very perceptive.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Yeah, Halson.
Defender of the people. Sharp as ever.
That's creepy. You can hear the devil laughing in the background on his level up window. Deepened Pact. Gains a passive. Warlocks should be pretty good, right? Ooh, a fireball. It's like everyone's gonna take fireball though. Do we want fireball? Misty Step's pretty good. Oh yeah, it's a tank. Enfeeble. That's what happened. That's what happened to Stelmane. Oh wait, Hypnosis. Cannot attack you, they cannot move or act. Creatures that can see the pattern. It's a concentration spell, right? It would be good for someone who would stand back, but I want to kind of build him as like a tank. So it'd be nice if I could like link spells together. Like you cast one spell, it also casts another. That'd be really good, but I don't know the game well enough to know if that type of stuff is a thing. Counter spell would be pretty good. Grand Flight. What's this? Vampiric Touch, actually. Let's go with that. Eldritch Invocation. Beast Speech we took. Devil's Sight. One with the Shadows. Repelling Blast, okay. That looks good. With Eldritch Blast. Armor of the Shadows on yourself without expending a spell slot. Increases your armor class when you aren't wearing armor. Right, no. This one, Repelling Blast, looked good. Let's go with that. I think all his Eldritch stuff is like always active, right? A new spell, Dark One's Own Luck. Call on your patron to change your fate and add a 1d10 to an ability check. Crazy. Gaseous Form. It is very hard to damage. Has advantage on Constitution, Dexterity, and saving throws. While transformed, you won't be able to attack or cast spells or talk. Higher level spell slots. Would that allow us to change multiple people into gaseous form? The hunger of the. Cold damage, conditional. Counter spell could be pretty good, but uses a warlock spell slot and not a normal spell slot, right? So do we gain normal spell slots, or are they all just warlock ones? This one could be good. I think this one could be worth learning too, to be honest with you. We can always change his prepared spells at will anyway. Gain passive, Eldritch Invocations, Teleport, Fire Shield. Yeah. Book of Ancient Secrets. You can describe magical rituals in a Book of Shadows. Gain Ray of Sickness, Chromic Ord, and Silence spells. You can cast 3 spells once per long rest, and they don't expend a spell slot when you cast them. Sculptor of Flesh. Dreadful Word, Confusion. This would just increase the Eldritch Blast again, right? We can blast them at distance and it does extra damage. Makes this spell that doesn't cost us anything to cast, like, get a bit stronger again, right? But what is... What's up? It's been recommended on your YouTube. Are you actually subbed to the channel? Because if you're subbed to the channel, they'll just tell you, yeah, it's live. This one. You're not? Oh, then I must be popular enough that the YouTube thinks you might enjoy being here. Right, a new spell. Oh, Wall of Fire. Oof. I want anything that we can... The thing is, you can't cast multiple different things on yourself. This won't be... Gives you +3 armor class. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. What have you been up to? Hold Person. Stinking Cloud. 6 meter radius around me. He was actually looking at Baldur's Gate last week. Yeah, probably then. Probably then. Could use gaseous form to get us out of combat in a pinch, but then you can just use Misty Step anyway. Alert, because he's going to be tanky, hopefully. I think like extra HP. Did we take extra HP? We did. Warcaster can maintain concentration. I think Warcaster really helps. Can reaction with Shocking Grasp as well. That could paralyze people. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Warcaster. Ritual Caster, but what spells does it let us do, actually? Let's see. Let's just pick 2 spells. It doesn't really give us... No, it doesn't really give us spells that are actually going to benefit us too much there. Like the idea of Warcaster, because he's going to be like buffing himself. This is PS5, yeah. it's multiplayer as well. So, but the thing is, like, you'd have to wait for people to make their minds up about all the choices they gotta make, and you have to, like, so I'm not sure it would be your type of multiplayer game, but I think I'm really enjoying it, so I think you would really enjoy playing it solo as well. It's a pretty good game if you're interested in, like, if you've actually been looking at getting it. It's pretty good. I'd recommend this game to pretty much anyone, to be honest with you. Got to wait for the Trials of Tav mod for PS5. Yeah, what does that do then? What does the Trials of Tav mod do? Banishment. Flame Strike. Oh no, I know what that one is. Cone of Cold. Targets drop everything and become fearful. I think that would be really good. It disarms them, and they can't act for 2 turns. Although, like, hold person, but it's a concentration. Like, it can't take extra concentration spells because you can only have one of them active at a time. So I don't really know what the right choice is. If you can get it to work, it removes all the story stuff and makes it a combat roguelike game. Really? I'd have to check that out. Are there people running this on YouTube? Can we check it out? We built a gaming PC a few months ago, so when going hard on Age of Empires 4, oh yeah. It chooses a random location for the game, generates monsters randomly, and you fight, and you get some points to upgrade your characters. Alright, so it's like a... Right, so it's like a Battle Royale, but not a multiplayer version. You know, kind of like what they just did in Elden Ring, right? Kind of like the Elden Ring update that they just put in. Just drops you in an area, you start off with nothing, you gotta, like, find shit and build up your character before you get to the, like, before you run out of time or something. Yeah. If there's stuff on YouTube, I'll have a look at it later. So what do? I look for Trials of Tav, is it? And I'll probably get some stuff on YouTube for that. I'm gonna go with an ice spell. Right. Ooh, Minions of Chaos. Conjuring Elemental. Do I want that? Overworldly Leap. I can cast it where I use the spell slot, okay. Whispers of the Grave. Book of Ancient Secrets. Ray of Sickness, Chromatic Orb isn't too bad actually. The fact that they won't cost us anything to cast it could be a pretty good spell for us. Although I'm not likely to be using Will though, that's the thing. Conjure Elemental could be pretty nice. As far as you can search up. That's fine, I'll just check it out. It sounds like it'd be pretty good. Alright then, Ben. We'll see you next time, man. It makes playing co-op pretty fun. Yeah, that sounds good. Because it's got less messing around and it's more action for everyone, like, at the same time, right? So yeah, I think, like, it sounds a bit like it would be a really good multiplayer, like, setup. For sure. Fiendish Resilience. Choose a damage type and become resistant to it, and you can pick a new damage type for each short rest. Oh, that's pretty cool. So if I know what type of creature's coming up, I just pick the one that they're good at, right? This Bell Toll one is actually... oh no, you actually select someone with that. Actually, Booming Blade, maybe? It's only one turn. It's an attack roll. Mage Hand. We'll go with that. Yeah, it sounds good. He's going to be like a tank, right? So he's going to be attacking people, and anything that, like, if there was like an ability that would make them flee and move away from you, you would like hit them with Booming Blade and then make them flee, right? So that they start running and take damage from that. You could even do like Wall of Fire, so that they have to run through the fire to get to him. But I need some sort of like spell that makes people attack him. I need like a goading spell to go along with it. Reduce a creature's peripheral vision to make it look at you. See, so it's like something like this in Thrall. And then you put up like a firewall, and you put up a bunch of stuff that means it takes damage when it attacks you, and it's got to keep coming. And then you can like attack it with the lightning thing, and then make it run away, and they'd have to run back through the firewall to get away from you. But that's more than like one turn. It's more like a 4-turn combo, really. So I'm not sure how super helpful it would really be. What's happening with this? Alright, whenever I talk, there's like an extra sound effect that keeps adding in. What's that all about? Alright. Anyway. Right, it's the sound of the waterfall in the background, like a little bit of extra sound that keeps coming and going. I haven't used Firewall. I would like. It's a concentration spell though, so I think I'd go with Enthrall first. I can't concentrate on the fire one while I've got all my armor stuff put on, so. Right, the plan is that we go speak to Will's dad with Will before we go through that stuff, just for the sake of checking it out. Right, Will. Oh, your dad's not here anymore, Will. He doesn't want to talk to you, mate. He's gone to get a pint of milk. Where did Will's dad go? So Lord Ravengard wouldn't be here if you have Will in your team. That's a bit... absent father and all that stuff. Oh, God. Poor Will. His dad doesn't want to talk to him. What if we swap Will out of the party?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Someone hears a faceless. It's Scratch, isn't it? I'd assume that if I don't find them, it's this statue, isn't it?
So, you could watch out for anyone acting strangely, but, well, you know the lunatics we camp with.
Yeah, wait a minute. I skipped something there, didn't I? What did he say? So, we have a shape change in our camp. Good luck finding her. He says her, like he knows.
Perhaps if you lost a...
Oh no, not Karlach. Will.
Hello, my
dear. Soldier. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join. Now we're talking.
Right. It'd be a bit weird. Everyone in the camp is weird, yeah. He said this like on a few occasions actually. It's like there's no weirder group of people around than our one, so how can we judge other groups? It's like, you have a fair point, Astarion, yeah. It's you. It's this barrel. This barrel wasn't here earlier. Look.
sleeping very well, I hope?
I'm supposed to find
Dog
who the
wags
shape
his
changer
tail,
is.
a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Pristine mesh toe sandals. Oh, come here.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Oh. Is it like a certain... Is it actually a set person? Or is it like whoever we accuse ends up being the assassin? Like...
Fate does now require a new ally.
Where's Arabella gone?
Has left to hew her own path.
It's Withers, isn't it? He's only got 1 health.
As thou dost know.
I do.
Hast thou other business?
Leave. Oh, it's that lantern. That lantern. I can accuse everything except for, like, actual people of being the assassin. There's a book over there. Can I go up here? What happens if we do like a long rest? Will we uncover who the assassin is? It's gonna be this little girl, isn't it? Like, it's the only person that's joined us since this Orin woman has been involved with anything. I feel like it would be weird for someone who joined the party before we even knew this Orin woman was even a thing to be the person, you know? Or it's the cat. The evil, evil cat. Oh shit, no. We're going to do a long rest. I don't think I need to, because we should be pretty much sorted, but we'll just waste another long rest right now and see if this cutscene brings the assassin out. No. Game's like, you died in your sleep. Oh no, Ravengard isn't back. Well, why would he disappear in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Alright, come on, let's go.
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Okay. Where are we looking? Over here. Where's the forge to?
Gortash get to be Archduke anyway. I didn't vote for him.
Grievous error. In that case, fetch me a bowl of sunfish heads.
A commoner made Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I never thought I'd see the day.
How echoey their voices are. You think they could get away with saying stuff like this?
Give a fellow like that such power. I give him a year at most.
A good leader knows when to step aside. Ravengard did the right thing.
Okay.
I so fancy a glass of dragon dew. Fetch me a bottle.
I am at my lady's service, and hers alone.
The city is only as strong as its walls. Gortash understands this.
Okay.
Under Gortash, we're safe. More to the point, my fortunes are safe.
Cheese. The Absolute's blight will be a hard one to cure. Gortash is the Archduke for the job.
Why must you make everything such a bother?
Let me look in. Oh, that's it.
Good day, citizen. Please notify the Steel Watch if you witness any undesirable activity.
Use passageway.
The cook has prepared no pike today, my lady.
Ugh, most grievous error.
No doors. It says down below. Some stairs leading down here. Looks that way. Oh,
If it isn't little Will's chum.
Miss Zora's here.
I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Poor thing. He's had a tough go. And you don't know the half of it. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated.
Seriously. We just saw him like 5 minutes ago.
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it. Raven Guard's good as dead.
That's fair enough.
There's no way to save him.
No way to save him?
Is there?
I'm not giving up on the Duke. Tell me what to do.
My, aren't we eager? Let's meet Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
Okay, fair. Oh, is this, no, that's the kitchen. Looking for the forge, the foundry.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
It says all of this stuff is. It doesn't belong to me, so I'm not allowed to pick it up.
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what he wants, as long as Lord Chattershield pays me for all this waiting around.
Head up, chest out. Lord Portier could descend any moment.
Okay. Hey, Sky.
You hear? My lady says Absolute's army's on the march. Those watchers will hold the line. You best believe.
Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Durenbold still drags me hither and thither.
All the bodyguards just complaining about
I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers,
their bosses,
they
like.
don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining. It is unnerving.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
He has a point. They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about.
I couldn't feel safer. Have you seen how big they are? At least they're chatty. I hear Waterdeep's walk-in statues are a real bore.
Hear that, Nop? Lord Gortash has them talking. A credit to our city's ingenuity.
They're a true miracle of engineering.
Ha! It'll be a miracle if they're still working in a 10-day.
Okay. Where are we going? Let's have a look at the map. What's this one over here say? Our fiery friend. Yes. No? That's not right. Where's the foundry then?
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
Okay. Where you going? That's not a hidden door at all. He clearly is. Hello. Just going to escape out the side of the building now. Don't mind me. Right, okay. Oh. Looks like a decent... Keep going down. Let's go. Don't mind if I do. Cracking the wall to prison. I have no actual need to go into the prison yet. So, again, it kind of like... Let's just keep going down and check it out. Nope, nothing on the skeleton.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
The Starian can disarm the trap. It kind of can't fail, really. And then, sorry, lockpick. 32.
Can't give up now.
Pretty sure that between the guards, the arrows, and the jagged thunderbolts, they'll never survive to read this note, but just in case, I want to make sure you know what you did to deserve all this. Remember that shiv you stuck in my leg when you turned me in? That's why. Enjoy your escape while you can, arsewipe. I'll be coming to haunt you in your sleep. So funny. That's what this guy died trying to come to get this treasure, I guess. And it was like a setup by someone that he, like, fucked over in the past. Right. There is more pathing that we could check out. Leads down under the bridge. This was part of the path that we ignored earlier, wasn't it? Right. Is there any point to go down? I don't think there's actually any need to drop down to here. Can't jump off. Can't climb up. I think it's just generally that if we jump down there, it's death. Because, like, there's, like, an actual death, barrier there. Probably. Right, does this lead... should lead to the other side that we came down on as well, right? Yeah, that'll lead back to the front gate that we never came through. Let's go... Tell you what, Actually, let's go up through the front gate. And see. Astarion might not be able to jump up. Actually, you know what? We can't jump up. It's just too high in general. Let's just go back around then. Come back up the way we just come down.
Wanna dance?
Looking ahead.
Oh, Karlak, why are you waiting up there? Right. I think possibly, if anything, we're just opening up like extra escape routes. That's not a loud ass car from down the road. Don't think we need to go into the prison. Don't think we have a reason to go there, so we don't really want to cause myself any hassle going in and possibly getting caught by guards at this point in time. Like maybe later. We have options anyway, right? I think that would be the way that we sneak in without all of us being able to shrink ourselves down to a smaller size, right? Alright, so let's go through. Save it. Always makes me think that we're getting thrown into a conversation.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
Authorized personnel only. Where's our access to the foundry then? Wait, is this the... Yeah, let's back into town. That's not the right way. This way. Right.
No distractions, please.
Okay, fine. Right, now to the lower city. Wait. Is there going to be a prompt telling us where to take this strange cow, right? There's a quest line in here. This one. It's pretending to be an ox. We need to drop it down in the city somewhere. So I'm assuming... Don't know why it's going to give you a warning about entering a different region. Are there like certain parts of the story that are going to move on without it? How much of the clown am I supposed to find anyway? Apparently I found his head. I don't believe I found his head, but apparently I found his head. I don't remember picking up his head though, so the game's telling me, hey look, you found this guy's head, and I'm like, are you sure? I don't recall such a thing being a thing. 2 arms, 2 legs, torso, and a head. Yeah, it's possible. His one hand was separate though, right? So at least his one hand was separate. possibly 6 pieces. Let's hope we don't have to find his feet, his legs, his arms, his hands, and his head. Because that'd be 10 pieces. Let's... Oh wait, what we got? Wait, yeah, this is... It's gonna automatically update. Alright. Seems to have left us a note. It's completed. So they left us a note. Is that in our inventory? Okay. Oh yeah, we read that one. Low City Pass. Slightly slimy note. Thanks for getting me in, I owe you one. Oh, okay, fair enough. Thanks, Ox. Thanks, Ox. Appreciate it, of course. The waypoint here. Chickens!
What do we do?
La! A chicken! Oh, it's not letting me talk to the chickens, actually. Talk to the people. Talk to you.
Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
Okay, fine. Oh, but these pigeons, no! I want to talk to... Oh. I wanted the pigeons to be my friends.
Does anyone want to buy a gazette?
Oh. I'll take one. Terrible salesmanship, get your act together.
I don't know how. I'm only 6.
Fair enough. Stand up straight, project your voice. That's not quiet. It's like it's kind of like a shadow hard hate the way I'm talking to him.
Do you want a paper?
Yes.
Thank you.
Be wary, foreigners. Foreigners should be shunned. The decadent ideas infect our youth and they steal Baldurian resources without contribution. Anything the recent wave of refugees are contributing anything, sorry. The recent wave of refugees should be driven from Baldur's Gate. Let other cities take them in. Baldur's Gate has already given enough. Rooms available at the Elf Song, okay. The Anti-Hag Song. Attention. Have you been hexed by a hag? Lost a loved one? To a deal? You're not alone. Join other survivors of hag treachery at Baron Scoop. Alone. With vulnerable, but together we can stand up to hags. Yes, okay, right. Oh, that's a quest line. Night Song. Okay. We got something about the Night Song as well then. Ratcatcher troubles you with small rats, big rats, giant rats, and rabbit rats. They keep any kind of rats, boars, stomps them all, reasonable rates, corpses, and rat pellets removed and no extra charge. Okay. We actually moved on some of our stuff there.
Dear reader, I'm afraid one of my columns is not in the latest issue. Print issues limiting space, according to our esteemed editor.
Okay.
Right here. Thank Helm we made such good time. The army of the Absolute are back. Certainly encourages a brisk pace.
Are you sure?
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10-day.
Okay.
Don't get too comfortable.
Sorry, I thought
It's only a
about.
matter of time
Oh
before
god.
the army of the Absolute gets here.
There's an English TV show called Bo Selector, just a comedy sketch show, and there was like the character for Mel B from the Spice Girls was always like, "Ooh, me Minge is giving off a right pong." It's like she used the word pong. It's like that's what popped into my head. I'm sorry. It's a bit much.
The citizen is unconscious. Won't be waking up anytime soon.
Can't speak to the unconscious civilian.
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
Oh, she got beaten up by this guy. Fair enough.
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
If you stop beating them up in front of them, they wouldn't look at you that way, would they?
What did she even do? I bet nobody knows. I didn't see her do anything wrong.
Used to think those things were gonna make me feel safer. Not anymore.
Oh, did the...
One blow and she drops like she's dead.
Maybe she is.
She's unconscious. Can I wake her up?
Back off!
I wonder what the next move is.
Unless Lord Gortash tells us otherwise.
The pair of you. Just be ready to leave when the time
Take
comes.
care. Chap, I know you're hurting, but it won't bring her back, will it?
She's still unconscious. Can I wake her up? Is there like a spell of awakening?
That fiend damn near busted her skull. I didn't see her make no trouble.
I know her. That's Golster. She's no thief.
Stay back and stay calm. I'm warning you. She was on the list.
Restoration? It doesn't say... Yeah, restoration doesn't say, like, resurrects from unconscious, but like sleep. There's sleep, right? So there's got to be something that wakes people up from sleep. Because there is a sleep spell. Would you cast sleep on someone a second time? Would they wake up? Maybe we go to our spell book. Have a look at what we actually have available.
Come on. At least let us take her to a doctor.
My friend's thief. Let her go.
Back off! She goes into the clink. Unless Lord Gortash tells us otherwise.
Common. Help, maybe?
Fiend damn near busted her skull. I didn't see her make no trouble.
I know her. That's Golster.
She can't be helped. Well, I healed her at least, but can't wake her up. From what I can tell.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
You really won't feel it. Not a thing. Don't hold back. Brace yourself.
Stench of death. Undead.
Great.
Undead fortitude.
You're very welcome, sir.
He's a zombie.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, The smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me.
Strange way to earn a keep. Do many take you up on this?
Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not?
Yeah, go on then. Topple. Well, if I like revive him now. Turn undead. Am I supposed to just punch him, or can I cast a spell? Throw a healing potion at him.
Back for more? I don't mind. So long as you're paying.
Usually people pay me to not hit them.
They took the gold and hit me anyway. Better this way. I still leave with gold in my pockets. So, you having a go or not?
Is it like a level of health that... Is there like a amount of actual... Is there actually an amount of, like, gold that this guy wants?
You don't pull your punches, do you?
I don't see any real reason to, like, just... Maybe you could try... Is he just a glorified training dummy where you can try out, like, different weapons on him to see how much damage they do? You're paying for the privilege, but 15 gold really isn't that much, is it? Double doors. They're locked, but it's not... Like... It's not illegal to lockpick this house.
Time to rest. This corpse has been desecrated, displayed,
Okay.
and there's nothing random about it.
The clown's severed pelvis. Why is this...
Clothes. What an end for Dribbles the clown.
Why is this corpse got someone else's pelvis involved in it? The effigy of Balthazar, who lacked ambition. What use his refusal? He thought himself free, but destiny claims his corpse the same. Below is an exaggerated signature in blood, or in the red. Pick up. Severed head.
A real people's broadsheet.
Your light fingers have attracted attention. It seems an explanation may be in order.
Try to talk my way out of the situation. I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. I've seen nothing unusual. Excuse me, someone of my rank won't be disturbed by someone like you. Or go on, accuse me of something, see what happens. I like persuasion. I should have a lot of persuasion bonuses.
You've been given the benefit of the doubt this time, but something tells you next time you won't be so lucky.
What happened to the corpse's body? Oh, the body's still there. Who are you? Reagan Splint. You gotta get more evidence. It's like, who are you and where did you come from and why? Why are you here? My fault for not closing the door, I guess.
Listen and submit to the mistress of disease.
Sounds like a terrible person to want to follow.
Spouting a load of crap. Don't waste your time.
We've got no choice. We have to do what he says.
Grundlegorn, you're done, mate. You're done. What's this kid want?
Oh, do you actually want one? Sorry, I can't sell you any right now, but you can look. Mum will be back soon. I mean, shopkeeper will be back soon.
Right. There's a dragonborn there.
Careful, I'm behind.
See, these doors are white, right?
This guard caught you picking a lock.
Yeah, but the door's white.
I'd like to try the lock of your very own cell.
I can get out of that. Try to talk your way out of it. Unlocking a lock can hardly be a crime. They're supposed to do that. Really? Oh, because I'm as Astarion right now. Charm person. Bardic Inspiration. Gets a 16. 6 to 14. I like my chances, actually. I don't like doing Charm person, because it will wear off. And then they'll be really angry. Oh, we're one short. Come on. Come on, random numbers. A 2? It's like... Random numbers! You failed me again! Why? Oh god, we gotta inspire all. Of course. Of course we rolled a 15 on the last one.
For now. But something tells you they won't be so receptive to your charms again.
But I told them it's a lock and they're supposed to be unlocked, and they're like, okay. That's what you say so. Like how all these guards have randomly spawned here in case that one decides to attack me. But the door is white, which means picking the door is not illegal. What? What do you mean I don't want none of this?
It's not what it looks like. I promise.
You want to gossip? Go to the elf song. I ain't here to chat.
Fine. A grumpy lizard. Okay. Little pond. No? Okay. What's up here? Workstation. Tombstones. Alright.
My mum's down there. I put a candle in the box with her. She never liked the dark.
That's fair. We dig it up. There's a candle, hey? I don't think we're going to be allowed to dig up the corpses here. There is a pipe, though. There's an air hole, right? Why is there an air pipe? There's a person down there.
Death's blessings upon you. I am Mortark's sire, devotee of Kellenvor. comfort among the dead, as I do. To rid ourselves of the coils of flesh is a beautiful thing.
Okay. I think I need to go cunning hide.
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you.
What are you doing down there?
You and me both. That's what I get for filching a baldy. The nutcase made me dig my own grave. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like stone shite.
Sounds like an apt punishment for thievery. Alright, he's the new gang boss.
My idiot self didn't realize till I was finger deep in his pockets. Won't be making that mistake again. Look, I ain't got much in the way of thanks, but the stiff below has some fancy doodads. You're welcome to them.
Magical pike. Delicate shoes. Lionheart outfit. No one seems to care that we dug up. It's like we're gonna dig up this girl's mum, like save game, just in case this is not gonna go the way I want it to, is it?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Lily.
Keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Am I where? What? When? Oh, she's up there. You've been warned. I didn't realize she was like standing above us. Gonna go dig up some other graves.
My folks are buried here. I'd love to pay them a visit. Here lie Pluck and Karlach Cliffgate. My parents. Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad. Sorry I haven't visited. I've been away. But I'm back now, and I brought friends. I miss you so much. But I'm happy and getting up to some really important shit. Maybe you can see for yourselves. I don't know. You're with me here. Anyway. Taters.
Taters.
Men, I love you in the Cliffgate household. I can't even remember how it started anymore. Lost family law. There was a lot of silly nonsense in our house. My mates used to say we had our own personal language. I guess I'm the last remaining speaker. Mum used to say there was no such thing as death.
Oh, can we dig him up?
Dad thought that was a load of woo.
I think Karlach might disapprove if we dig up her parents, right?
Said he had better things to do in life than beg favors off immortals. I'm not sure what I believe.
It's ultimate mystery. There are so many possibilities, but we'll never know until we get there. Your mum was right. Our bodies never become soil, water, air. We don't die, we just change. Who read that? Death is the end of life. It's harsh but true. There's no need to wonder. Our souls travel to the city of judgment, and they are taken by the gods. There you go.
Nice thought,
I like that
isn't it?
one.
This grass could be my mum's hair. The air in my lungs might be my dad telling me taters. I like that.
Here lies Karlach Cliffgate, beloved wife and mother.
Oh, someone crying. What are you crying for?
My Agnes shall be dancing in the market. Flowers in her hair. Not here.
Not like this. Not like
I hope
this.
the Grand Duke strings up whoever did this to her.
Like out of the Matrix. Not like this. Grand Mausoleum.
Keep a lookout. The Mortark don't take kindly to raising the dead. But I won't be long, I promise.
Who are you raising from the dead?
My big brother, Garrett. He got killed by that murderer guy. But I'm gonna fix him. Now, keep watch.
Okay.
Exorde me, Merkel. Resuscita frater meam. Immorte ad me redigo eo.
The air crackles with power before fizzing out. The child has power but lacks control.
You're close,
Okay.
Merkel. I can feel your shadow. Give my brother back, please.
Oh, there's an ice cream. She summoned an ice cream truck. Holy crap. Yeah, this scroll might do the trick. Trust your guts. They talk her like... I don't know if talking to her is going to really benefit her all that much. Should be unable to fail, really.
Like this. Resuscita fratrea meam. Immorte ad me redigo eo.
She raised everyone. Fair enough. Commence battle. No, I never choose the dog game. Why do you always keep switching to the dog? Right. Double cast. Haste. It's always 2 targets. So we want Karlach. And I'd say Astarion. Actually, you know what? Like I could do a decent fireball here actually. On me. Can I move without getting slapped? No. So what I have to do is use my free fireball. Oh, it's pretty big now. Holy crap. I hate that it like targets the ground, but if there's like an item on the ground, but I have to move to fire into that spot. So then it gets me attacked by these 2 zombies. It's going to include my dog. I mean, I can resummon the dog. It's not that big a deal. Oh, one of the zombies went straight down to 1 HP. Actually, 3 of the zombies nearly got wiped. My dog got half wiped. That's kind of...
Fuck yes.
It's not very good, is it? Right, Karlach. Oh yeah, actually, she's not going to be able to do it this turn. Let's... I like to do disarm on this big guy. I'm gonna have multiple turns, so I think we should. It's weird that she has to move to attack this guy. Which means I probably have to move Astarion first. Let's get Astarion in. Like so, right? And then we can move the dog. So here, have him attack. Although it's not very good
Now this is my happy
attack,
place.
actually. Actually, reckless charge. Because it increases our accuracy. Then, disarm in. Dropped his weapon. Then, I'm going to knock him over. Didn't quite knock him over. Let's just go with normal attacks now. He'll probably end up dead by the end of all my attacks. Attack surge. This is her brother. This Death Master is her brother. This is Garrett Dortmel. She might not be happy that we kill him. But what else can we do? She's done. We can't... We cast haste on ourselves. But it's kind of unnecessary, you know? Right. Okay.
Death take you, vile creature.
She summoned. She couldn't move very far. She brought in some civilians. She dragged some civilians into the fight with her. Wait, these civilians want to fight the zombies? I mean, why are they getting involved? Why don't the civilians just stay away? And these, like, summoned weapons are just terrible. They have no mobility whatsoever. Right, so Shadow's actually pretty good at demolishing zombies. What do I want to? Where do I want to go with it? Do I want to go here? Actually, you know what? You know, these are some aggressive civilians. Yeah, it doesn't really take that much for them to get involved, does it? Look at that. Shadow just nearly half demolished this guy. I think I'd rather have her with a shield on, maybe, so we can shield bash. Only 3 damage. God, you suck. Let's hope they don't attack the small child. Right, 2 of those zombies died to poison. That's great. We're back to... There's 2 more skeletons to attack. One's right by the small child. Oh, civilian took a hit. Civilians are nearly half dead. Probably because one of their guys got attacked. Did one of their guys get attacked, though? He's been silenced. That's his turn. It's done. Can I pick this guy up? This guy's too heavy. How could he possibly weigh more than brother, you reckon? How could he possibly weigh more than 440? Like, Karlach should be able to manhandle pretty much everything. This guy's just a pile of bones. Shouldn't weigh that much, really. She has issues with the fact that he's a skeleton, right? Now all the other zombies have disadvantage because the guy giving him all the bonuses. Pick up the skeleton, lob it at the other skeleton. It killed both of them. Fuck you, skeletons. Well, that's Karlach for you. He just killed everything. Nice work.
So much for peace.
Wrestler Karlach is fun. Just manhandling people and lobbing them at other people. It's so good. You like take two people. You take two people out of a fight. There's a zombie right there? I didn't realize there was a zombie right there. Shadow failed. Just go with the basic attack here. Yeah, go for it. Starion, go. Come on, Karlach. Actually, we need to move the dog out of the way. It's fine if he gets attacked. He got deleted. Okay, we haven't actually had the dog get deleted in battle before, to be honest. But I can resummon him anyway. No real problem. You should always start with reckless attack, because reckless attack adds... Reckless attack gives you extra accuracy on all your hits. No, you didn't. No, don't run away. She gotta just despawn.
You're not allowed to play here. It's not respectful.
She moves faster than we can, so.
Must play here. This is where they like to hide.
But it's not allowed. Why are you being stupid?
Is this part of the game?
You're going to be in so much trouble. He won't listen to me. I told him it's naughty to play in graveyards.
Come out, sister. I will find you.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot. The smell of death.
Yeah, we can tell he's a zombie, right?
Hides from me. She likes to play.
You're a bit old to play hide and seek, aren't you? Do you know where she's hiding?
In the ground. Over there. Some people covered her in dirt. But I will find her again.
Do you know one else? No other family?
I can't leave her out here alone. My sister is always happy to see me. She told me so. She will smile so much when I find her.
Is this it? Hasten wall off. We're gonna have to wait for this to clear up. Is that woman watching? Save game. Because we got told off for digging up someone else, so need to make sure I'm not getting watched. The Admiral, Piffles, Misgivings, Chunk, Steve, Felix Ferold. Official will. Ooh, okay. I say I've... it's...
Let's show some respect. Or some more cunning.
He's like... Wait, I'm not allowed to just dig up people and look in the... What do you mean? What do you mean I'm not allowed to do that?
Flowers, every colour of the rainbow. Right here.
Oh, this woman gotta be crazy, right? He's got some expensive plate armor on him. I don't think any of these other zombies are going to have anything. Apparently taking the zombies... Apparently taking the zombies' sword, like taking Garrett's sword, counts as stealing.
Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days.
Husbands? Oh, she means husband's grave, not husbands as in plural.
I'm not. My husband was an arse. He gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers. I get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh.
I like to see your flowers. What use did the dead have for flowers?
Of course.
What's she got? These are all used for... that's used for a greater healing potion. Let's buy those in.
Come back anytime.
Let's go for it. I haven't done any actual alchemy yet. I probably should start doing it, you know. Get rid of that. That armor's just heavy. Let's get rid of some of these things we're not in need of carrying. Mole's eye patch.
Flowers, every color of the rainbow. Right here.
Right, okay. This is where she's supposed to be standing. Elsewood. Oops. Stinky. Look at him stink. That corpse exploded. And make sure that woman's not walking around. Where is she? There she is. She's over there. Grab this will. I guess that little girl runs off to tell her that we're like looking in the grave.
I am not leaving until Lily has a goddamned coffin. I'm sorry, but our baby girl... Our baby...
Oh no, love. Oh no.
He's sad.
If you're ill for a burial, good luck. The carpenter around back claims there's a backlog. We asked for a child-sized coffin, but I said it'll take a month.
Okay, I guess. I'm so sorry. Seems a bit excessive. Yeah, just dig a hole and dump the body fit. Far cheaper.
Years of age and murdered. What kind of monster hurts a little girl?
Shush, love. We're going to get Lily a coffin, all right? Give her the burial she deserves.
Valmorba.
You steal from those resting in my garden and still expect an audience. Get out.
What? No. Read. Thank you for the grace and kindness you've shown me. You've gone above and beyond to give Aina the best send-off she could have. I've enclosed gold for the casket to bring her luck and her favourite teddy bear. She loved that thing. More than me, I used to joke. I pray it brings her as much comfort as Kellamor's embrace did. I guess I can't pick up that note. Let's go upstairs. Mausoleum key. As requested, here are my final wishes for once Kelemvor has summoned me. Apologies I could not deliver them in person. My condition is progressing, and I dearly wish to clear my reading backlog while I still can. Precious time is better spent between the pages of a good book than on chores. I'm sure you understand. In lieu of flowers, I would like any mourners to spend the gold on helping the strays of the city. There are too many grey muzzles and sad eyes out on behold of my liking. Beyond that, a simple coffin, a pleasant corner of your graveyard is all I ask. That and that the following be read to the mourners on the day of my burial. Rest assured they shall grasp its meaning. To my friends and family, I know the running joke has been that I'm prone to missing appointments and shirking responsibilities, but beyond, I am here as promised and prepared in advance. I write this knowing it might be the last time I put ink on parchment, so know that every word is true. Matty. I know we had our ups and downs, true, but I'm glad we parted on an up. It's amazing what rallying to help save the city can do for familial relations. I'll be there at your side for the final battles, even if you cannot see me. Add a few notches to your sword hilt for me, eh? I am blessed to have you as a brother, as is TJ to have you as a father. I'm not going to be like TJ's their son. TJ, promise me you'll continue to be yourself, keep studying, writing and working on your music. I'll remain your constant fan, even if you can't see me. Give the rest of the world a chance to see you for who you are, the person I've long been privileged to know. Sawyer, I'd happily trade every scrap of gold in the counting house for a few more moments of your company. No matter how dismal the world seemed at times, you always had our friendship to keep me going. I hope you'll bring my goddaughter to visit me from time to time. She has full permission to play atop of my grave if she wishes. Now, wipe your tears and find a cozy tavern to share stories about me. I'll never be gone so long as you remember me. And be good, the lot of you, and I'll be back to haunt you. All of my love. A diary written in a beautiful archaic script, drawings of flowers detailing every page. Today is difficult, but then again, what day has it been lately? It was a child this time. She was young and beautiful, her face peaceful despite the brutality of her death. Her parents had only coppers, but I waived my fee. I know I shouldn't. My savings are perilously low these days, but considering how she must have suffered, it was at least I could do for her family. I asked her parents if she had my favourite scents. Had any favourite scents. They told me she loved the sea. A water baby, they called her. I prepared the body with weave moss, style her hair with cutler oil. They cried when they saw her, hugging me, thanking me. I never felt a deep connection to the gods, but to the matriarch, purview, not mine. But moments like today give me purpose as a gravekeeper. I provide comfort in grief, beauty in death, peace in sorrow. I only wish I did not have to do it so often. Oh shit, I stole it. Oh shit, I stole that as well. Oops, didn't mean to steal all of these things. Honest, read. It's actually a newspaper, okay. You can actually read the newspaper. It's an actual newspaper. It's crazy. Alright, bye, see ya. She's not telling me to leave. She knows I stole all this shit off people. I'd say I haven't long that the family plot's out to be prepared. I say to that, no. There will be 5 creatures in the world that ever cared for me, and their names are Piffles, Misgivings, Chunk, the Admiral, and Steve. Family traditions can sit on a halberd. But she had her animals murdered and buried with her. Like, I care for my animals, so I will murder them and have them buried alongside me. Yes, it makes perfect sense. Where did the zombie go? Oh, there he is. Am I allowed to dig up this one? Yeah, I guess.
Just keep your hands to yourself.
Is she watching? Is she supposed to be over here? It can't tell me that she can see me from up here when she's not supposed to even be there. I thought I had a key. Did I not have a key? I have a key for one of them. Do I not have a key for one of them? Maybe I don't. Thought I picked up a key for one of them.
Look, I read that if you walk around the pub after each pint, you don't get a hangover. And if it's in the Gazette, it has to be true.
Ah, yes. Of course, it has to be true. What we got? Oh, some people over here to talk to. What about you?
Guard is busy with their patrol and has no time for idle chatter.
Okay, fair. What are you?
And don't push. There's enough. I used to be able to pay to eat at this tavern. Now look at me, begging for scraps at the back door.
Sucks to be you. Right.
It's not much, but handing out leftovers is the least I can do with the absolute almost upon us.
Very generous of you. Right, this...
We've got lots of bread, actually.
3 things for us to do inside this building here. Wait, which way is the right way to go? This way? There's a lot of stuff in this area. There's a lot of talking and everything. Wait, there's a guy over there glowing.
I had a stew there once that looked like it had a finger in it.
There's a glowy guy over there. Is that the artist?
You've got to talk to the locals if you want the true story about Stelmane's death. The Gazette would never print all the juicy details.
Okay, mate. It's this guy over here. Oh, because he's drinking. He was gaining a buff from his alcohol.
Enjoying the white. Maybe you should give it a try.
Yeah, I might. There's too many people to talk to around here. What about you?
I'm afraid I can't talk. I need to focus on this wine. It's rather complex.
Okay, fair enough. What about this Pippi Longstocking?
The wine here is good. Can't say the same of the immediate company.
Are you talking about me or the guy that's standing with you? That's rather rude.
Festivals, wasting our resources. Have you heard what those refugees have been up to? Murder and worse.
You know, they're just
giving out free wine here, calling it a sample. Very cosmopolitan.
You know, festivals like this give me a bit of hope. Everyone's so happy.
Okay, get some free samples? Who's giving out samples? We talked to these guys? Did we talk to these? I don't know, maybe. This red dwarf.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
Your life is in danger as serial killers after you.
No. I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very amusing.
I feel like it's a really bad thing to just come out with this.
Oh, that's terrible. Master Metzley, are you quite all right?
It's this guy. It's this guy. That's why I said the red dwarf, right?
Perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your skull should you interfere again.
Counterspell. Nah, mate. Wait, no? We're supposed to be able to counterspell stop him from actually fleeing, right? Counterspell didn't stop him from fleeing. It's a shame that I can't, like, it's a shame I don't get 2 bonus actions. Dolor. This is actually Dolor. We got 3 of them in this? No? Let's try and move a little bit then. Oh, right, so does it tell you what level the spell is? So I have to match the level or put a higher level spell slot against it, right? That's what you're saying. It doesn't, you have to guess it. Or probably just best to throw the highest level one out, right?
Sometimes the only way out is through.
But he got away this time, right? I've got to find him again. That's going to be tricky, right? Wait, come on. Come on, game, what? Michael, the week is still on. Why didn't he die? But you lose your high level spells too, yeah. I feel like blocking him from fleeing, this particular one, blocking him from fleeing is kind of what you want though, right? Are we trying to kill him or do we have to like follow him to somewhere else? It's kind of hard to say, really, isn't it? I said we can re-summon the doggo. There we go. Let's hope they don't ignore me and try to kill the civilians. There we go, okay. That's cool. Right. So, actually bite this guy to death. The copies of this guy are also wraiths. Oh man, just murdered him in one shot. Astarion is so strong. It must be said. So strong. Wait, I just did Executioner. Doesn't that mean my next attack is a critical? Why didn't it go a critical? Doggo attack! Oh man, this guy's weak. Hi, Karlak. Pick up. How is this tiny dwarf dude too heavy to throw? Like, come on, game. No. No. This guy is not heavier than 440. It's impossible. Clearly the game just doesn't want me to throw him. Can't the game just be like, you cannot throw this guy? Instead of being like, this guy's too heavy, because it's really unbelievable. The idea that this guy weighs too much. Although we could probably say that dwarves are pretty dense. But I don't think he can't be too heavy. It just doesn't make any sense. I also can't kill him with my mind bullets. I'm happy just getting an attack in. We should kill him. Yeah.
We need to stop him before he strikes again.
No, definitely not the problem. I'll show you now, mate. It's definitely not the problem. Interim report. The scarred dwarf. Now, when I say 440, that's how much inventory space she has left. 440. Interim report. The scarred dwarf is a promising candidate for the unholy assassin. Though he is personally crude, his methods of homicide are artistic and even innovative. Sorry. He has set up a deadly wine festival to eliminate the next target, and I, for one, will be observing it closely. Shallow Knoll. Sorry, double check. Rig. Karlak's inventory. 21 kilograms out of 460 kilograms of ability to pick up stuff. Like, there should be no way. Like, she can nearly pick up a golem. Surely. Can I press down? Does it tell us how much something weighs in here? It does, doesn't it? Weight, 65 kilograms. I mean, it's not in the form of the dwarf now, but I can pick up 5 of these guys at once, like with room to spare. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, nothing's too heavy for Karlak to pick up. It should be impossible. Let's talk to you again now.
I still can't believe. Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us. Goodness, I just hope the children are safe. I still can't believe.
The quest marker hasn't moved on. Why?
Perhaps we should look into some protection. But my word, the cost.
Someone hadn't intervened.
I still can't.
That's weird. Okay. This happens a lot. Like, it just doesn't move the quest on. Why is the quest marker still on her? She's still a target, maybe. Right? Find the night song. I don't want to do that one just yet, but we could. Oh wait, there's the... We want Gale for that one. Murder target, Frank. I want to go there. So let's try work our way down to that then.
I'll never understand people who don't want to be famous. The more the people like you, the more you can get away with.
Well, I guess.
Thefts and murders happening right on our doorsteps.
Nowhere's safe.
In my opinion, we should have a still watching every Baldurian home.
Just down here.
I'm glad you asked. It's certainly helping.
A broken steel watcher. A tag wired to it reads, "Unit defective. Return to the Steel Watch Foundry at the West Docks."
Right, so it's just supposed to tell me where the foundry is. At the West Docks. Right, this house here on the left is where our next target is.
Why don't we just retrace ourselves?
Right. How do we get in there though? It's locked. We jump through this window.
Oh, what a delight. Darling, I would have been in my element here once.
But you consort with a better...
Don't call me Rand.
Go on, before I make you.
Okay. Do you think you could, mate? Really? What about you? You're clearly waiting here for someone.
Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
Oh yeah, like you.
You're Farling's friend. She said to let you in.
There we go.
Funny little gnome she is. Always laughing at me. Even when I don't joke.
Poor guy.
My pleasure.
Friends in low places. There's a special hidden door. Oh, this is where the new guild is, right? I know. Oh, let's go. Need to find my way over to that building. I can't get into. Jump here. Go across this way. Everything's just too far to jump onto nowadays. Right.
You ever get bored of stuff?
What's in this building here? Visit Baron's Coop.
Property in constant use. Gathering strictly prohibited.
Right. I want to try get into this building first. Try that. Probably jump onto the roof from here. Maybe find a way in? Doesn't look to me like there is a way in. Oh wait. There's a way in right there. It's locked. And I'm not allowed to lockpick it. Apparently. Oh, we leveled up. When did we level up?
Time for discretion. So what can we do about it?
Should skip the animations because the longer you're in the animation, worse off you are.
Let's get going. Still me, even after everything.
Let's have a little look. Father, I heard about the risk of shortages in the city. Absolutely unforgivable. When it comes to shopping for yourself, I've sent some victuals that could see you through the whole season. Pace yourself. Do it for me, huh? I love you very much and will be home for the long visit before you know it. God's will. All my love. P.S. Tell Catherine to say hello. I've already sent Uli your love 1,000 times over. Yeah, take that. There's nothing in here. There was a perception fail in this room. Something like we can move the carpet. Hiding successful, even though we stood up. How do we get into this building? Through here.
Figueroa's is in this part of town.
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just optimistic.
We're lost, aren't we?
Why isn't like basic attack on the front page?
Let's move. That's curious.
I think he's dead, mate. I tell you what, we keep getting caught with the doors open, so let's close the doors. People can't see inside the building now. Messy splatters of deep red blood adorn the scrap parchment. Those wishing to face the Dreadlord's tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal must slay the targets on this list and frame the corpses as a murder by the cult of the Absolute. Bring the victim's hand as proof of the killing. Walk in blood aspirant. Right. Cora Highbury hasn't been killed. There's a few people on the list. Frank Peartree, bloodied notes. You've been picking where you shouldn't, Peartree. Placing the lordlings fire spitters throughout the city. Disgusting. They leave no blood. There's no art to it at all. Just burnt ash and corpse cinder. I walked through your basement here as I pen this, and it's rather large, roomy. They'd never find all the bits of you if I spread them out here properly. So this guy was like part of the murder spree as well, right? Chest key. That hand figure's worth 50. Let's take it. Is his chest upstairs then? It's still part of his house, but it seems weird that you go out the front door here, go up like 3 layers, and then like 4 layers even, then go into this top room up here. But let's see if this chest... No, that's not the right chest. Which chest is it on about then? This guy is still also... I've got a key though, don't I? I think maybe we gotta move this chest off the top of it.
A crooked touch.
Nat 20, nice. Let's level everyone up. Right. If I want to be a decent level bard, I need to go level 6, right? People say level 6 bard is is where improved bardic inspiration gives us a 1d8 rather than 1d6. Font of inspiration. You regain all your bardic inspirations after a long or short rest. It's insanely good. Okay. Healing word would be a bonus action. I actually have no bonus actions on this character, so the only thing I can do is currently like cast a spell on my main action and then just end my turn. So getting a good secondary healing spell could actually probably be pretty nice and very useful. So let's go with a healing one. We'll be able to add it in at a later date. Level 11 Cleric. Blade Barrier. Create Undead. Ooh. Raise a corpse as a heinous mummy that fights by your side. Harm. That makes level 6 necromancy. Alright, level 6 necromancy spell. A harm necromancy spell. Heal. 70 healing. Sounds really good now. Removes blindness and any disease. Has a range of 18 meters as well. That's really helpful. You and everyone around you can't be poisoned, diseased, or frightened. Your HP increases and you make wisdom saves with advantage. Until a long rest. Sounds great. It's got an 18-meter radius. We can just cast that all the time, right? It's just a buff. That's great. Like, the not being feared thing, that's insanely good. Beseech one of those otherworldly entities for aid. Oh, 'cause it just calls in a demon? Create Undead is... Raise a corpse. Can we just cast this wherever? The target must be a medium or small corpse. Oh no, it still requires a corpse, but it's a secondary skill. So we can raise zombies on this one, and we can raise zombies on this one. So because it's two separate skills. Not only demons, but celestials as well. Ooh, this sounds pretty sweet, actually. Contagion, get rid of that one. Call in celestial. Blade Barrier. Summon a wall of razor sharp blades that turns the area into a difficult terrain and damages anyone foolish enough to come close. It's concentration, though. I like the idea that we just summon zombies. But we have to create corpses first. That's the problem. The problem is you've already basically killed everyone before you can actually make the zombies. Actually, you know what? Get rid of that one. Get this one. And... protection from energy. And give that one. It's a concentration spell, though. Give that one. Greater zombies or mummies, yeah. So they'll have a lot of health, right? Because the greater zombies do actually have a decent quantity of health on them. You can go back to the corpses and raise them out of combat. Oh, that's right! That's right, because level 4 means they don't deteriorate, right? If I use a level 4 spell slot on raising zombies, they'll actually be permanent. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, we did notice that, so... Gain a passive, gain a passive. I gain 2 passives here, whereas I don't gain anything there. So I think I'll go with Ranger first. I can select one of these as well. Gain proficiency in investigation. Creatures you hit with ensnaring strike have disadvantage on their saving throws. Hunting creatures from other planes of existence. You gain proficiency in arcane and can cast protection from good and evil. Mage Breaker in arcane and can cast True Strike. Sanctified Stalker can cast Sacred Flame. It's protection from good and evil. Probably become quite helpful, right? Like this Bounty Hunter one to Ensnaring Strike then gives them disadvantage, which means all of his abilities then do critical hits because he's got, on his advantage, he's got so many things that make advantage hits worth having. Casting True Strike though, I don't like wasting my action to give me more advantage on my next attacks. I've kind of built his whole like thing so that he attacks someone, and then having attacked them, he then gains the ability to gain advantage automatically. So casting something to, to gain the benefit doesn't make any sense to me. So I think like I can just use Ensnaring Strike as my melee hit to then gain all my advantage anyway. It's just another layer to my advantage. Like if the poison cloud, the noxious cloud doesn't go off, I've at least then maybe Ensnaring Strike them as well. Stops them from moving, gives them disadvantage. I'm not quite sure. I don't think something that I have to go out of my way to cast and waste my action on is going to benefit me here. Urban Tracker. He's already got proficiency in Sleight of Hand. I think I'll just take this one then, just because it makes more sense. Starion just got more deadly. Karalak. Fighter 6 is where it's at, right? A new feat at 6. So, is there something that lets me... This will increase my strength by 1. Puts me at 20 then. Is this something that makes my ability to pick people up more likely to happen? I think getting a free attack on mages would be really good as well. So Mage Slayer could be a good one for me to gain a reaction against mages, which will probably then just one-shot them. Tavern Brawler. Yeah, I worked that out. What about Tavern Brawler? If I pick up another person and throw them, my strength modifier is added to my damage twice. My strength modifier would be like, it's on 19 at the moment, so it's like +4, right? So it'd go to +8, so it's just 8 bonus damage. I don't know if that's really worth it. It's only really adding 4 damage on. I can learn another 2 maneuvers, and I get my superiority dice back on a short rest rather than just a long one. That one could be really good. Like, Maid Slayer could be really nice. +1 strength could be really nice. But I don't know if athlete's gonna... When you are prone, standing uses less movement. And my jump distance is increased by 50%. That actually makes it really good with the build that we've got, actually. An extra 50% jump distance. Because we've got the jumping ability that will knock everyone over when you land. So that could work really well. And jumping is a bonus action and not a main action, so that could really help. What should I go for? It's always a hard choice. I think the superiority dice are going to be really helpful. So I think we might go with this one. Because that's, lets me knock people over, lets me push them, lets me throw. I haven't got a throw actually, but lets me disarm them and stuff like that. So a short rest allows me to get all my charges back for that. So like every single fight, I'm ready to keep using them. I think that's really helpful for sure. A charger. Oh, you get the running smash attack. What do you think? I think martial adept. The +1 strength would be really nice. Disarming attack is the one we took. We got the pushing attack. Menacing attack makes people frightened. That'd be really good as well. Actually, you know what? I wanted sweeping. And think the scaring one. Riposte. When a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, expend a superiority die to retaliate with a powerful strike that deals an additional 1d8 damage. I think menacing because it takes them out of the fight if you hit them with it. You just realised Karlak is in strength 20. No, she's 19. I've got +2, but I don't have the extra 1. I'm not sure where I would get that from. So
Well, that ends not as bad as it could have.
Alright. Longsword +1. It's worth some money. Let's take it. Enhanced weapons. Sales ledger. Alright, my gratitude. Dear Mr. Peartree, our business proceeds without fault and with lucrative profit. You will find this success reflecting in the upcoming... Sorry, give me a second. Alright, some of my items are selling on eBay at this exact moment, so they gotta finish very soon. And some have actually finished, so I was gonna not be streaming when these things are going on, so we'll read this note and then we'll probably save and call it there for the streaming today, because I gotta start working on getting these eBay things sorted out. So sorry about that, guys, but it is what it is. I'm busy today, really, for the rest of the day, so I can see many more deposits of similar magnitude making their way into the coffers in future. I saw you spent the last payment with exceptional wisdom. Your new abode in the lower city is rather lovely. Men of both means and tastes are exceedingly rare these days, and I would be so distraught were you to lose this beautiful home to a terrible accident of fate. Desecration is a key pillar to the continued home ownership after all. And you need not respond to this letter. I will write if you are needed further. Enver Gortash. Let's have a little look around still. Nothing. Wooden barrel. Nothing. Alright, that's it. Alright then guys, there's a safe on the wall. Oh, 2 for Karlak. Half-plate armor plus. Take 2 less piercing and disadvantage on stealth checks. And then a short sword. Nothing special then, really. Alright then guys, we're going to leave it there. And I will see you tomorrow.
This is huge. And is that a burning heart?
Oh, who knows? Find out in the next episode of Baldur's Gate. Anyway, guys, have a good one. We'll see you next time. If you are new here and you want to catch up on the rest of it, there's plenty of streams now to catch up on the channel. Please go and check some of them out. Or drop us a like and a subscribe, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. And if I don't see you tomorrow, please enjoy your weekend. It looks like it's going to be a hot one. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.